Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. I am in my backyard to start off today, but I'm going to be kind of all around the garden today, just kind of getting things done on this beautiful wintry day. It is about early to mid-February right now, and it's gorgeous. I kind of feel like the weather's changing. You know how you get that feeling? I think we're almost there. We've had quite the cold and wet winter this year, which has been wonderful for our drought here in Northern California, but we are getting antsy. So it was dry last night. It was actually a really beautiful night last night, and my family and we actually barbecued outside, which I know is kind of funny for early February, but that's what we do, you know, and it was just so nice to have some barbecued food. It was great. So anyway, my plan for today is just to get some stuff done, just around the garden, things that I've kind of been neglecting. For one thing, these poor bird feeders back behind me. These poor bird feeders, I have been totally neglecting them because it's been so wet and so rainy that I haven't really wanted to take the time to clean them out and refill them, because every time it rains it just gets wet again and it just sprouts again. Let me show you. It's like a terrarium at this point. So here's the bird feeders. This is my Niger bird feeder for the finches, and it really didn't work very well. I don't think they ever found it, and now I think that the bird seed is just all wet and everything like that. I'll check once I pour it out, but I feel like once the bird seed gets wet, it probably starts molding. So it's probably safer to just get rid of it. Then I have this one that's growing. It's gonna be so hard to clean this out, I think. And then here's the tray, which is where I've actually been feeding the birds. I just take a scoop. I keep the bird feed in my greenhouse, and I just come out here and I throw a scoop on top of here. But then it's just been raining so much that it'll rain and this whole thing will get wet. This tray is meant to be like a catch tray. It's not meant to be actually a bird feeder. It's meant to be a catch tray for this bird feeder right here to protect the ground, protect everything from getting on the ground. But I've been using it as kind of like a bird feeder tray plus a catch tray. I really, really like that one. And then I have this one. That's my terrarium. Isn't that beautiful? Same thing. I have just been putting some bird seed around here, and then when it gets all wet, I'll scoop it off. So I think it'll be better if I just kind of clean them all out. I think it'll be better. It will be better if I just clean them all out. Plus, I have a new bird feeder that I want to hang up, and it is so cute. I cannot wait to get it hung up, but I don't want to hang it up next to these dirty ones. So I have to clean this whole thing out. And then I do have my hummingbird feeders. So here in Northern California, we have, I think they're called Anna's hummingbirds, and they're here year round. And I have another hummingbird feeder in my front yard that I have to fill up and change as well, because we have had a hummingbird kind of hanging around, going in and out of our garage. And then we had a neighbor stop by yesterday, and she said that the hummingbird was attacking her. So I think that there is a hummingbird nest somewhere. So I haven't found it yet, but I'm on the lookout for it. I'm trying to find it, because that was one of my goals, was to have a hummingbird nest on my property. It was just one of the weird goals that I had made for myself. So I just have to look around for it, but I want to make sure that they have food in the front yard. Okay, let's go out to the front yard. You can see the bird feeder I was talking about right there. So that's the hummingbird feeder. I mean, I don't know. I need to look up where hummingbirds will usually make their nest, but I have a feeling it's somewhere in the star jasmine. I just haven't been able to find it. So yeah, so we will see. We will keep looking. Anyway, so the other things I want to get done today, in addition to the bird feeders, is a couple of just maintenance things around the garden. One of them is spraying dormant oil on my roses. So it is February 7th, I think is the date, February 7th or 8th. And I pruned my Eden climbing roses last month, a couple weeks ago. They look really, really good. That's what you want to do if you live in my area, is you want to prune your roses in January. I think all of zone 9B, you want to prune roses in either January or February. And then a little bit later, you want to spray them with dormant oil, just to make sure that you're killing any overwintering insects or fungus or anything like that. So I need to spray dormant dormant oil. The only problem is that you're supposed to spray dormant oil when you have 24 hours of totally dry weather. For like the past week, we've had like sprinkles almost every day. Not really rain, not really anything, you know, I mean, we've had a couple days of rain in the past week, but it's just been pretty much every day. We've had just a little bit of wet weather. So I really haven't been able to spray dormant oil because you want that 24 hours for the dormant oil to do its work once you spray it on. So you want to do that with your roses, and then you also want to do that with your fruit trees. So that I want to get done today. And then the third thing I'm going to try and get done today, if I have time, is I'm actually going to fertilize my annuals. I'm going to try fertilizing my Snow Princess lobularia in my front swoop right here. My daffodils are starting to come up. I'm so excited. I feel like they're going to be blooming probably by the end of February is my guess. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I have to see how fast they grow. But my Snow Princess lobularia is, I mean, look, you can see it's blooming. It's overwintering beautifully, but it's struggling just a little bit. And let me show you why. So here are my Snow Princess lobularia. Like I said, they look really good. They're blooming. It gives me a little bit of blooms during the winter, which I really appreciate. But if you look closely, you can see the leaves have a little bit of a purplish tinge to it. And it's pretty much on all of them. They have this purplish tinge. And if you see your plants with a purplish tinge to it, you know that there is a phosphorus deficiency. So what I'm gonna do, I've actually never fertilized my Snow Princess in the winter. I just haven't, I haven't really thought about it, but I'm gonna try it. And I wanted to document it and see how it looks right now. And then I'll come back in like a week or two and I'll see how it looks after I've fertilized it in the winter. And I've kind of looked up the recommendations of fertilizing cool season annuals or winter annuals, and I haven't found a lot, probably because I live in such a high zone and most people can't do this. Most people can't have blooms in their garden pretty much year round, but we can. So there's not a ton of information on it, so I figured I would just try it myself. Hi everyone, Editing Janie here. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys I spoke to someone from Proven Winners after I filmed this video, and they told me that the Snow Princess lobularia's leaves will turn purple when you've had a night of cold. So the fertilizing, it will help probably get them more blooms, but it's just the cold weather that caused the leaves to turn purple. So I don't think I wasted my time fertilizing them, but I don't think that it's going to change anything. I think just the warmer weather is going to turn the leaves from purple to green. Doesn't mean they're sick or anything like that. It just means they got a bit chilly. So that's my plan on this cold winter day. I'm a little bit chilly. I think I might have to go put a vest on or something like that, but I want to get going. All right, let's go. I was just walking in the garage and the hummingbird was in the garage again. So now I am super worried that the hummingbirds either made their nest or are trying to make their nest in the garage. Ugh, I don't even know what to do. Okay, I have been looking for a hummingbird nest or any evidence of anything going on, and I can't find anything. I even got up there, I got a ladder, and I kind of looked above these rafters. I might be missing it, but it's just weird that every single time I open the garage, the hummingbird comes flying in. I don't know what it's doing. I'm just gonna keep going. I've got the dormant oil sprayed, I've got the bird feeders all washed and they're drying right now, and hummingbird food cooling off. So I'm really anxious to get the one in the front all filled, just in case there's, you know, a mom and dad here with a nest, and they're probably hungry if they're stuck in the garage. I don't know, I'm worried about it. Anyway, so the last thing I have to do is I just wanna fertilize my Snow Princess lobularia. All right, I am all done. I've got everything done that I wanted to do today, everything checked off my list, including getting these bird feeders filled and the hummingbird feeders, the one right over by the veggie garden and then the one in the front yard as well. And I'm really excited to do that because I'm kind of nervous. I really hope that hummingbird didn't make a nest in my garage. I was looking it up on the internet and there are stories of people who say that a hummingbird built a nest in their garage. I was looking up the timing for when Anna's hummingbirds will mate and make their nests, and we're right in the time. So hopefully the daddy bird is just trying to find a good place, and maybe we've scared him out of the garage enough times that he'll realize that that's not a good place for him. And then I spent quite a while looking around the garden, looking around the garage, trying to find that hummingbird nest, and I couldn't find it, but I will keep looking for sure. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys these bird feeders, particularly my new one. What I didn't realize is that it's a triple bird feeder. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was just one full thing. Now that I look closely at it, I should have realized. So it has the mesh here, a little bit bigger mesh, and then it has smaller mesh, and these are 3 separate compartments. So what I need to do is I need to go to the store and get some more Niger seed to put in this one. I'm not totally sure. The picture on the box, this is from Kingsyard. They did send this to me. Companies will like email me and say, do you want to try our products? And then I saw this one and I was like, yes, please, because I thought it was so cute. So this one, they show like bigger nuts and sunflower seeds, and then over here is the Niger seeds, and then this is the regular wild bird seed. So this is the company. I will link them down below. It's really cute. I really like it. And then I just filled my other ones. This is the one I had before, and then this one with my tray. I did get this off Amazon as well, and it is in my Amazon store. But I've had a lot of people ask me about this one and like where I got this bird feeder, and I mean, this is just like a regular bird feeder. I don't even know where I got it, but it's the tray that makes it really useful. And it does have holes in it in the bottom, so it doesn't fill up with water. Can you see that hole right there? It never fills up with water, but it does get wet. But again, this tray is just meant to catch the bird seed that they drop from there. It's not actually meant as like a bird feeder tray, but I use it as one, and the birds absolutely love it. So I'm glad I got all these done. And then I keep forgetting to show you all. I forgot to show you all this morning, but look at the construction. So this is what we've been doing the last week or so. Well, we haven't been doing it. Our contractor has been doing it, which is so nice. It's really nice to have someone who knows what they're doing to come in here and do it. But anyway, this is the pool equipment, and it looks terrible. And now we have a gate. Well, I think that needs to be adjusted a little bit. That's not closing today after the rain. Anyway, we need to finish painting it. He's gonna come over and paint it and obviously adjust the fence. But I think it'll just be really good to block it, to block the pool equipment. And oh look, there's a bird already. Wow, they were hungry. It's been less than 5 minutes since I put those up. Oh, I feel bad that I waited so long. Anyway, I'm gonna be a little bit quieter since I don't want to scare them. I didn't realize how hungry they were. So the fence is going to cover the pool equipment, and then he's going to come back, and you can see that the greenhouse is a little bit more leveled, and as of right now it's temporarily leveled. He just propped it up so that he could show me what it would look like once it got leveled. But this is going to move this way, these are going to move this way, this is going to be all painted. I think it's going to look really good once we're all done, and I'm excited about it. So lots of progress going on there. Oh, that little bird is still there. Oh, that's so cute. I really do feel bad for not filling these up sooner. And then the last thing I wanted to show you all today were these pots where I did the lasagna plantings on the bulbs. My tulips are starting to come up back here. My paper whites are looking absolutely gorgeous. There's Dwight enjoying the sun. The violas are looking beautiful, and I think this is muscari coming up. I think I did some daffodils in here as well, and I don't see any daffodils yet. But yeah, we'll see. Are they still there? I think they're still there. Oh. Okay, I am going to go inside to give these birds some privacy so that they can have a feast. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.